the coast of Maine, there's an island called Newfoundland, swept by snow, wind, and rain. And on the island there's a village with its customs and its ways, a little town called Corner Brook, my home of childhood days. Now those childhood days were something, and carefree all the time. There's a girl in every story, and you know there's one in mine. Well, she broke my heart so often, it stays a little sore, and that's the reason I left home and can't go back no more. Where the people make a living on the land and on the sea, and there are people on the island that mean the world to me. Well, I wish I had the power to change the course of time, to live again in Newfoundland, my home of childhood time. Well, I'd love to watch the sailboats as they glide across the bay, just to see again the farmer sow the seed and cut the hay. Well, this island has no strangers, 'cause everybody is your friend. This little isle of Newfoundland, I'd sure love to see it once again. Where the people make a living on the land and on the sea, and there are people on the island that mean the world to me. Well, I wish I had the power to change the course of time, to live again in Newfoundland, my home of childhood time. Just to live again in Newfoundland, my home of childhood time.
I'm a hearty old sailor from Newfoundland shore, and I fish for me living on the wild Labrador. Now the fishing's all over, me work is all done, and I'm going out tonight with me rubber boots on. So I ate up me supper and I shaved off the beard. For courting indeed I was highly prepared. With the day's work all over and the night coming on, I remember that night with me rubber boots on. So I knocked on her door and me knock it was low, and out of her slumber me knock she didn't know. She came to the door and said, "Is that you, Tom?" "It is, love," said I, with me rubber boots on. She opened the door and invited me in, and up to her bedroom she invited me in. She jumped on the bed with the blankets rolled on, and I hopped in beside her with me rubber boots on. Well, daylight next morning with the sun in the sky, I turned to me true love to say goodbye. She said, "Don't you leave me, don't you know you done wrong, for you slept here all night with your rubber boots on." I turned to me love with a wink and a smile, I I said nothing could happen in such a short while. Whatever I did, love, I did it for fun. Then I hopped out of bed with me rubber boots on. It being 9 months later, I was summoned to court. 10 shillings a week I was fined for me sport. 10 shillings a week from a fisherman's son. I regretted that night with my rubber boots on. But now I'm back fishing, I'm happy for sure. I'll make them 10 shillings on the wild Labrador. And when he gets bigger I'll take long me son, and he'll catch the codfish with his rubber boots on.